Welcome sa online lectures ng ating Calculus 1. So for today, we'll be discussing higher derivatives. So higher derivatives, so the derivative beyond the first derivative is referred as higher derivatives. For example, the second derivative, third derivative, etc. This can be expressed as which is read as the nth derivative of y with respect to x. So, kapag yung n natin dito, let's say 2, so, pagigitong d raised to 2y all over dx raised to 2. So, yun yung magiging sulat dyan. So, babasahin natin siya as second derivative of y with respect to x. Kung n is 3, that is third derivative of y with respect to x. Kung 10, that is 10th derivative of y with respect to x. So, depende dun sa n kung ilang derivative siya. So, basically, si second derivative is the derivative of the first derivative. Si third derivative is the derivative of the second derivative. Si fourth derivative ay the derivative siya ni third derivative. So, yung higher derivatives natin, so let's say first derivative, that is written as y prime. Second derivative, pwede natin siyang isulat as y double prime. Third derivative, pwede natin siyang isulat as y triple prime. Kung fourth, edi y raised to fourth ng fourth prime, and so on. So, depende kung ilang derivatives yung gusto nating isulat or kung gusto nating hanapin. So, let's apply this in the following set of examples. So, in this set of examples, ang hahanapin lang natin is second derivative. So, kung gusto nating hanapin or kung gusto nyong hanapin si third derivative, i-derivative nyo lang yung mga magiging sagot dito. Kung gusto nyo si fourth, tuloy-tuloy lang yung pagde-derivative natin. So, for the sake of examples, I'll be using second derivative only. Okay? So, again, kung gusto mo ang higher derivative pa, you may do so. So, this will be our set of examples. So, let's start solving this. So, for number 1, so for the first problem, so hinahanap sa atin is second derivative. So, again, halimbawa, second derivative, yan, y double prime. Let's say third derivative, y triple prime. Kung fourth, y raised to 4. Kung fifth, y raised to 5. So, in calculus, ganun natin siya pabasahin. This is second derivative, third derivative, fourth derivative, fifth derivative. So, in this case, sa mga example natin, ang hahanapin lang natin is second derivative. So, the derivative of the first derivative. So, again, let's have number 1. So, we have y is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x minus 5. So, ito yung ating given. So, napin muna natin si first derivative. So, yung first derivative natin, so that is simply y prime. So, the derivative na lang natin yan. Diretso. So, get the first derivative. So, bababa yung 3 times 4, that is 12. X squared minus 2 times 3, that is 6x plus 2. So, ayan yung ating first derivative. So, kung gusto natin hanapin si second derivative, i-derivative lang natin si first derivative. So, kung gusto mong hanapin si second derivative, so for the second derivative, so 2 times 12, that is 24x minus 6. So, that is the second derivative. So, kung gusto mong kuhanin yung third derivative, i-derivative mo lang ulit ito. So, pag dinerivative natin si second derivative, we will have the third derivative. So, pag dinerivative mo siya, third derivative natin is simply 24. Fourth derivative natin, derivative ng 24, that is simply 0. Okay, so since ang pinapahanap lang naman sa atin is second derivative, stop na tayo dito. Okay, for problem number 2. So we have y is equal to 1 over x multiplied by x squared minus 3x b squared. So, pwede kang gumamit dito ng derivative of product. So, pwede copy, take the derivative, and vice versa. Pwede mong i-test ito, gawin mong x raised to negative 1, or any method na pwede natin gawin. Okay? However, in this set of example, gawin ko muna. So, iwan ko dito si 1 over x. So, dito sa loob, common sa atin yung x. So, I can factor out x here. So, this will be x minus 3. Then, yung buo ay naka-square. So, with that, I can write it as y is equal to 1 over x multiplied by, so x being square, I can have it as x squared. Then, multiplied by x minus 3 being square. So, pwede kong isulat yan ang ganang form. Sa halip na i-expand ko to. So, i-common monomial factor ko muna para makancel natin to. So, yung y natin is simply x multiplied by x minus 3 being square. So, pag hinanap sa atin si first derivative, pwede mong i-expand ito, then distribute, or gamit tayo ng derivative of product, of which yun na lang yung gagawin natin. So, derivative of product, copy, then take the derivative. So, derivative of this one, bababa lang yung 2, copy C, x minus 3, then raise to 1, multiplied by derivative ng x minus 3, that is simply 1. So, copy, take the derivative, plus, copy naman si x minus 3 being square, then derivative of x natin is simply 1. So, simplify lang natin. Y prime natin here will be 2x multiplied by x minus 3, then plus x minus 3 being square. So, para mahanap si second derivative, i-derivative lang ulit natin si first derivative. So, again, applying. So, pwedeng product formula or pwede mo munang expand. So, expand ko muna to para mas mabilis. So, I can have it as 2x squared minus 6x. 2x squared minus 6x. Ito, pwede kang gumamit din ng product formula or again, pwede nating expand. So, expand ko muna. This will be x squared minus 6x plus 9. So, square the first term, product of first and second, times 2, then square the last term. So, simplify lang natin. Y prime natin is 3x square minus 12x, then plus 9. Then get the second derivative. So, that is simply the derivative of the first derivative. So, with that, the derivative of this one will be 6x minus 12. Pwedeng yan na yung ating sagot. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's have number 3. Ito na lang. For number 3. So we have y is equal to x squared ln of x. So y is equal to x squared ln of x. So then first derivative, that is y prime. So derivative of product. So copy, then take the derivative. So derivative of ln of x is derivative of u. So derivative of x is 1 over u, which is x. Copy, take the derivative, plus, copy, then take the derivative of x squared, that is simply 2x. So, y prime natin is, makakancel, this will be x plus 2x ln of x. So, that is your y prime. So, let's have y double prime, or second derivative. And that is simply 1 plus, lalabas ko lang yung 2, then derivative of x ln of x. So, derivative ulit ng product. This will be x, derivative of ln of x is 1 over x, plus copy si ln of x, derivative of x is simply 1. Therefore, the second derivative, or the y double prime, will be y1 plus 2 multiplied by 1 plus ln of x. So, distribute natin. Y double prime is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 2 ln of x. So, y double prime natin is simply 3 plus 2 ln of x. So, pwedeng yan na yung sagot natin, or you can write it as 3 plus ln of x squared. Pwede natin itaas yung 2. So, applying properties of logarithm. Okay, so let's proceed with problem number 4. So, yung number 4 natin, ito na lang. We have y is equal to x multiplied by sine of x. So, first derivative, y prime, again, derivative ng product. So, copy, take the derivative. So, the derivative will be cosine of x plus, copy naman si sine x, and the derivative of x is simply 1. So, copy, take the derivative, plus, copy, and take the derivative. Simplify lang natin. Y prime is x cosine of x plus sine of x. Then for the second derivative, so y double prime, that is simply, so derivative ulit ng product, copy, then derivative of cosine is negative sine of x. So copy, take the derivative, plus, copy naman natin si cosine of x. The derivative of x is simply 1. Then plus, derivative of sine x is positive cosine of x. This is copy, take the derivative, plus, copy, then take the derivative. Plus, derivative of sine x is positive cosine x. Therefore, y double prime natin, so unahin ko lang yung cosine x plus cosine x, that is 2 cosine of x minus x sine of x. So, pwedeng ito yung maging sagot natin. Okay, so y double prime is equal to 2 cosine of x minus x sine of x. Okay, so dagdag lang natin. Let's say for example, pinahanap sa atin si third derivative. So, we'll be getting the derivative of this second derivative. Okay, so gawin natin. Let's say we're finding the third derivative. So, third derivative tayo. So, ano lang? Let's say, hanapin sa atin si third derivative. So, we'll be getting the derivative of the second derivative. So, pag dinerivative natin to, derivative of 2 cosine x, so that is 2. Derivative of cosine x, that is negative sine of x. Minus, this is derivative of product. So, again, copy, take the derivative, and copy, take the derivative. So, magiging minus x, derivative of sine x, is cosine of x. Then plus, copy naman si sine x, and the derivative of x is simply 1. So simplifying, y triple prime, or the third derivative, is negative 2 sine of x, distribute, so minus x cosine of x minus sine of x. So pwede natin pagsamahin to. So y triple prime, or the third derivative, is negative 3 sine of x minus x cosine of x. So this will be your third derivative. Okay? Or, so, kunin ko to. So, di ba, we have here y double prime is equal to 2 cosine of x minus x sine of x. So, notice, gumamit tayo dito ng derivative of product. So, copy, take the derivative plus copy, take the derivative. However, this factor of x sine of x is also the value of y. So, di ba? Y is equal to x sine of x. So, this x sine of x here, pwede nating palitan to ng y. Kasi y din yung kanyang value. Therefore, so second derivative natin, pwede natin siyang isulat as 2 cosine of x minus, instead of x sine x, we can have it as y. Then, pag hinanap sa atin, third derivative, so i-derivative lang natin si second derivative. So the derivative of this one, this will be negative 2. Derivative of cosine is negative sine. So inuna ko na yung negative sine. So that is negative 2 sine of x minus, what is the derivative of y? So that is simply y prime. Implicit differentiation. So kakadiscuss lang natin nun. So we have it as y prime. So the derivative of y, implicit differentiation, will be y prime. So with that, yung ating y triple prime, pwede natin itong isulat as negative 2 sine of x minus, what is the value of y prime? Diba? Na-solve na natin sa y prime a while ago, which is this one. So ito yung y prime natin. That is x cosine of x plus sine x. So sa halip na uulitin natin yung pagdederivative, pwedeng hindi na. By simply inspecting the solution. Baka kasi merong part na bumalik siya sa given. So pwede nating i-substitute directly. So with that, magiging itong y prime ay magiging x cosine of x plus sine of x. And notice this part, negative 2 sine of x minus x cosine x plus sine x is this part. Yan, diba itong part na to? Tsaka itong part na to ay parehas lang. Okay? So, mas matitipid natin yung ating solution. So, sa halip na uulit tayo ng pagdi-differentiate nito, using product rule, hindi na. Kasi ito, pwede nating palitan ng y kasi bumalik siya sa given. So, derivative of y, that is simply y prime. So, papalitan na lang natin ng y prime, which is nasolve na natin kanina. So, pag sinubstitute natin, itong part na to, ito din. So, pares lang siya. So, rest assured, yung third derivative natin, or yung ating y triple prime, that is equal to negative 3 sine of x minus x cosine of x. So, surely, yan din yung ibibigay sa atin. So, okay? So, magiging mas mabilis kung marunong tayong mag-implicit at kung i-apply natin si implicit differentiation. Okay? So, let's proceed. So, let's have problem number 5. So, for problem number 5, we have y is equal to square root of 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, yan yung ating given. Okay? So, let's solve this one. Okay. So, sulat muna natin to in exponential form. So, that is 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 all raised to 1/2. Then, let's get the first derivative. So, y prime is equal to, bababa yung 1 half, multiplied by 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, then 1 half minus 1, that is negative 1 half, multiplied by derivative ng loob. So, derivative ng loob natin, so that is 2 times 3, we have it as 6x minus 2. So, simplify lang natin, y prime is equal to 1 half, multiplied by 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to negative 1 half. Labas ko lang yung 2. So, may matitira sa loob na 3x minus 1, of which pwede kong makancel out na ngayon yung 2. So, our y prime is equal to 3x minus 1 multiplied by 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to negative 1 half. So, yun yung ating first derivative. So, let's find the second derivative. Pag hinanap natin si y double prime, so i-derivative lang ulit natin to, and this is derivative of product. So, applying product rule, so copy, that is 3x minus 1, then take the derivative. So, bababa si negative 1 half, then multiplied by 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, negative 1 half minus 1, that is negative 3 halves, multiplied by derivative ang loob. So, yung loob natin is 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. Pag dinerivative, that is 6x minus 2. Okay? So, copy, take the derivative. Then, so plus, copy naman natin si 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to negative 1 half. Then, take the derivative ng 3x minus 1, that is simply 3. So, simplify lang natin. So, y double prime is equal to, meron ditong 3x minus 1, nakamultiply kay negative 1 half. Copy lang natin si 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to negative 3 halves. Then again, labas ko lang yung 2. So, may matitira dito na 3x minus 1. Then plus 3 multiplied by 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to negative 1 half. Then, pwede kong makancel out yung 2. So, simplify lang natin. Y double prime is equal to negative. So, yung nasa taas natin ay dalawang 3x minus 1 na factor. So, pag minultiply natin yan, we will have 3x minus 1 being square. All over the denominator, which is 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, raised to positive na to. Kasi nilagay na natin sa ilalim. Then plus, yung 3 ay nasa numerator, all over 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to positive 1 half. Kasi nilagay ko natin sa baba. So, simplify lang natin by getting the LCD. So, y double prime is equal to negative. So, we have here 3x minus 1 being square divided by, so get natin yung LCD. So, yung LCD dito, kuhanin natin yung mas mataas, which is 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3 halves. So, pag dinivide ko to dito, that is simply 1. So, pares lang yan. Then plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3 halves divided by raised to 1 half. So, makakancel. Pag sinubtract natin, 3 halves minus 1 half, may matitirang isang factor. So, meron ditong 3, yung naiwan, multiplied by isang buong factor, di 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, getting the LCD. So, ano lang natin? This 1 divided by this 1. So, yung tirang sagot sa atin is ito times 3. Dahil nun. So, LCD. So, expand lang natin para ma-simplify. So, that is negative. So, square of the first term is 9x squared. Product of first second times 2, that is negative 6x. Squaring, the last term is 1. Then plus, distribute, that is 9x squared minus 6x plus 1 divided by 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3 halves. So with that, pwede na natin itong simplify. So distribute lang natin yung negative sign. So magiging negative 9x squared plus 6x minus 1 plus 9x squared minus 6x plus 1. Sorry, it should be plus 3. Dahil 3 times 1, so plus 3. Okay? And over the denominator, that is 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3 halves. So y double prime is equal to, yung y double prime natin, pwedeng makancel yung 9x squared, 6x minus 6x, so 3 minus 1, so that is 2, and over 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3 halves. Okay, so this will be your answer. Or, pwede mo siyang isulat as 2 all over. So, in radical form, that is square root of 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3. So, yung index, yung numerator, magiging exponent, yung denominator, magiging index. So, maalin dito sa form na ito yung magiging sagot. Okay? So, let's apply another solution. So, ito yung sagot natin. 2 all over square root of 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3. So, let's try another solution. For problem number 5. For problem number 5, let's have solution number 2. So, di ba yung given natin is y is equal to square root of 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, kanina, ginamit natin explicit differentiation kasi we have y as a function of x. So, what will happen pag i-square natin both sides? So, magiging y square is equal to, para ma-eliminate natin yung radical sign, so we will have 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, eliminating the radical sign. So, in-square lang natin both sides. And with that, using implicit differentiation, let's find the derivative of this one with respect to x. So, derivative lang natin with respect to x. Implicit, so derivative of y squared, that is 2y, y prime. Derivative with respect to x, this is simply 6x minus 2. So, pwede natin sabihin, 2y, y prime is equal to 2 multiplied by 3x minus 1. And obviously, pwede kong i-cancel out si 2. So, we will have y prime is equal to 3x minus 1, or y prime is equal to 3x minus 1 divided by y. So, that is our first derivative. Okay? So, pwede na i-simplify natin to. Or, pwede naman din na ito, di ba ito, pwedeng pag gusto mong kuhanin si second derivative, edi kuhanin mo lang si derivative of first derivative. Or, para hindi siya masyadong mahirap tignan kasi meron siyang fraction, balik tayo dito. Okay? So, using this equation, so we have y prime is equal to 3x minus 1. So, derivative na tayo ng unang beses kanina. So, again, since sinahanap sa atin si second derivative, i-derivative ulit natin itong naging sagot. So, i-derivative ulit natin to with respect to x, both sides. So, the derivative of this one with respect to x, product rule. So, copy, take derivative, plus copy, take the derivative. So, copy muna natin yung y. Then the derivative of y prime, so the derivative of the first derivative is second derivative. So derivative of y prime with respect to x is simply y double prime. So product rule plus, copy ko naman si y prime, which is this one, multiplied by derivative of y with respect to x, that is another y prime. So the derivative of y prime is y times y double prime plus y prime times y prime. So copy, take the derivative, plus, copy, then take the derivative. Is equal to, derivative of 3x minus 1 with respect to x is simply 3. So simplify ko lang, this will be y double prime plus y prime times y prime, that is y prime being square, is equal to 3. So i-isolate lang natin si y double prime kasi yun yung pinapahanap. So isolating y double prime, ilabas ko lang sa y double prime. So meron ditong y double prime is equal to 3 minus y prime being square. So kung gusto mong mahanap si y double prime, that is simply 3 minus y prime being square divided by y. Okay? So, diba, sa y double prime, pwede natin tong isulat as 1 over y multiplied by 3 minus y prime being square. So, diba, pwede natin isulat yan ng ganang form. So, we can have it as y double prime is equal to 1 over y prime, 1 over y multiplied by 3 minus y prime being square. Then, let's substitute the values. Diba, y double prime is equal to, iwan ko muna to as 1 over y. Then let's have it as 3 minus y prime being square. So ano ba yung y prime natin? Y prime natin is 3x minus 1 over y. So substitute lang natin yun. So yung y prime is 3x minus 1 over y. Then being square. And nun. So distribute lang, expand lang natin, y double prime, so magigitong 1 over y multiplied by 3 minus, we can have this one as 3x minus 1 being square all over y square. So para lang madali nating i-simplify, kunin na natin yung LCD nitong loob. Okay? So y double prime is equal to 1 over y. So getting the LCD, this is simply y square. So y square, so divided over 1 divided by 1 is y square times 3, so that is 3y square. Minus, this is 3x minus 1 being square. Okay? Therefore, pag sinimplify natin si y double prime, pwede natin siyang isulat as 3y square minus 3x minus 1 being square all over y times y, that is simply y cube. So, pwede yan na yung sagot natin kay y double prime. So, okay na yan. Or, substitute natin. So, from this equation, yung y double prime, so, i-write natin dito sa taas. So, yung y double prime natin is equal to 3y square minus 3x minus 1 being square all over y cube. So, substitute lang natin yung values of y. So, di ba? Y double prime is equal to 3y square. So, kung yung y natin is equal to square root of 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, therefore y square is itong 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, eliminated yung square root sign. Minus, expand natin to. So, pag expand natin, this will be 9x squared minus 6x plus 1 divided by y cube. So, yung y natin is square root of 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, or y is equal to 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 1 half. Pag kiniyub natin yung y, we will have 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 1 half raised to 3. That will be raised to 3 halves. So pag hinanap natin si y double prime, 3 times 3, that is 9x squared minus 6x plus 3. I-distribute lang natin. Minus 9x squared plus 6x minus 1 divided by 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3 halves. So, pwede natin ma-cancel out ito upon simplifying. 3 minus 1. So, y double prime is 2 all over 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 raised to 3 halves. So, parehas ang sagot natin kanina. Or, so kung gusto mo siyang isulat in radical form, so that is simply 2 divided by square root of 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. Yung buo, raised to 3. So, parehas lang ng sagot natin kanina. So, we can use implicit differentiation para mas maging madali yung pagkuha natin ng derivative. So, kumuha lang tayo ng mga LCD, sinimplify lang natin para ma-prove na parehas lang sila ng magiging sagot. So, we may apply implicit differentiation para mas mapadali yung magiging solution natin, especially pagdating sa higher derivatives. Kasi di hamak na mahirap kumuha ng derivative ng radical functions. Okay? So, to prevent that from happening, from radical in form, pwede natin siyang i-expand. Okay? Apply algebraic manipulations. Then, pwede tayong gumamit ng implicit differentiation. So, let's proceed with problem number 6. Okay? So, for problem number 6, yeah. So, let's have problem number 6. So, we have y is equal to e raised to 3x sine 5x. Okay, so let's have the first derivative. So this is derivative of product. So copy, then take the derivative. So this is cosine 5x times 5. And plus, copy si sine 5x. The derivative of e raised to 3x is e raised to 3x times 3. So simplify lang natin. Y prime is equal to 5 e raised to 3x cosine 5x plus 3 e raised to 3x sine 5x. So, pag isi-simplify natin to for another derivative, so we can have it as copy, take the derivative. So, unang derivative plus copy, take the derivative, padalawa. Then plus, copy, take the derivative, patatlo. Then copy, take the derivative, papat. Or, ilabas muna natin si e raised to 3x para maging mas madali. So, pag nilabas natin si e raised to 3x, so may matitira sa loob na 5 cosine of 5x plus 3 sine of 5x. Then, let's apply derivative of product. So, y double prime natin. So, derivative lang natin si first derivative. So, copy. Then, take the derivative. So, 5 derivative of cosine, that is negative sine of 5x times derivative of 5x, which is 5. Then, plus 3 derivative of sine is positive cosine 5x. Derivative of 5x is 5. Then, copy naman natin yung nasa loob. So, that is 5 cosine 5x plus 3 sine of 5x. Then, derivative of e raised to 3x, that is e raised to 3x times 3. So, isi-simplify lang natin to. So, simplifying this. So, y double prime natin. So, we have negative 5 times 5, that is 25, times e raised to 3x. So, we have negative 25 e raised to 3x multiplied by sine 5x. Then plus 3 times 5 is 15. So, that is 15 e raised to 3x cosine 5x. Then plus 3 times 5, so another 15 e raised to 3x cosine 5x. So, dinidistribute lang natin. Plus 3 times 3, that is 9 e raised to 3x sine of 5x. So, combining like terms, so pagsamahin lang natin yung may sine at yung may cosine. So, unahin ko lang yung cosine dahil siya ay positive. So, y double prime, 15 plus 15, that is 30. E raised to 3x cosine 5x. Then 9 plus negative 25, that is negative 16. E raised to 3x sine 5x. And this will be our answer. Okay? So let's have another solution. For solution 2, diba, we have y is equal to e raised to 3x multiplied by sine of 5x. So when we get first derivative, so derivative ng product, kopyahin na lang natin, that is 5 e raised to 3x cosine of 5x plus 3 e raised to 3x sine of 5x. So, ayan yung makukuha nating y prime base sa solution natin kanina. And notice, this part of e raised to 3x sine 5x is also this one. So, therefore, pwede natin itong palitan ng y. Making our equation, y prime is 5e raised to 3x cosine of 5x plus 3y. Then, para makuha yung second derivative, we are going to take the derivative of the first derivative. So, derivative of y prime, that is the second derivative. So, in this case, derivative of 5e raised to 3x, labas ko lang yung 5. So, derivative ng product. So, copy. Then take the derivative. So, this is negative sine 5x times 5. Plus copy, which is cosine 5x. And derivative of e raised to 3x is e raised to 3x times 3. Then, in this part, the derivative of y, that is simply y prime times 3, that is 3y prime. So, instead na uulitin natin yung pagdiderivative nito, derivative ng product, pwedeng hindi na. Pwedeng palitan natin siya in terms of y kasi bumalik naman siya dun sa ating given. So, mas madali. Implicit differentiation. Okay? So, simplifying, y double prime natin is equal to, so this 5 times 5 times negative, that is negative 25. E raised to 3x sine 5x. Then, 3 times 5, so plus, pakita muna natin to as 3 times 5 cosine 5x times e raised to 3x. Then plus 3y prime. Okay? So, di ba, from this equation, from y prime is equal to 5e raised to 3x cosine of 5x plus 3y. Pwede nating ma-solve or pwede nating may isolate si 5e raised to 3x cosine of 5x. So, pag ini-isolate natin yan, that is simply y prime minus 3y. So, y prime transpose minus 3y. Then, ibig sabihin, from y double prime, pakita natin, y double prime, that is negative 25. Diba itong e raised to 3x sin 5x, that is y. Pwede natin itong gawing negative 25y. Then plus 3 times 5, e raised to 3x cosine 5x, which is this one. 5 e raised to 3x cosine 5x. So we are applying simple substitution. So pwede natin palitan itong part na to ng y prime minus 3y. Pwede natin itong gawing y prime minus 3y. Then plus 3y prime. And when we simplify, y double prime is negative 25y plus distribute 3y prime minus 9y. So ano yun to? So minus 9y plus 3y prime. Simplifying, y double prime is negative 34. So 9 plus negative 9 plus negative 25. So that is negative 34y. Okay? Then plus 6y prime. So substitute lang natin. Y double prime is negative 34y plus 6. Y prime natin is 5 e raised to 3x cosine 5x plus 3y. So distribute lang natin. Y double prime is equal to negative 34y plus 6 times 5, that is 30. E raised to 3x cosine 5x. 6 times 3y, that is 18y. So, positive. Therefore, when we simplify this, unahin ko lang yung negative 34 plus 18, that is negative 16y plus 30 e raised to 3x cosine 5x. So therefore, y double prime natin is equal to, unahin ko lang si 30 e raised to 3x cosine 5x minus 16y. Diba yung y natin is e raised to 3x sine 5x. So in this case, we simply applied implicit differentiation. So notice, pareho sila ng magiging sagot. So, mas mukha lang mas mahaba yung solution 2. But actually, mas madali siya. Kasi, hindi tayo masyadong nagdi-differentiate. We are simply substituting and simplifying. Okay? Unlike dun sa kanina. Nag-differentiate tayo ng 4 na beses. Kasi, dalawang pairs of product rule yung ginamit natin from this part. So, dito. Pag dinistribute natin to. Or, pwede naman, mag-common monomial factor tayo. So, there are many ways kung paano natin ito masosolve. Pwedeng conventional, explicit, or pwede tayong mag-apply ng implicit differentiation. Okay? At the end of the day, as long as tama yung manipulation natin, tama yung paggamit ng mga signs, and the formulas, pati yung mga positive and negative signs natin, hindi natin makakalimutan, parehas yung magiging sagot. Okay? So, that's it for higher derivatives.